G'day YouTube, warbles on a lot here. 11 o'clock in the morning. Last night I put 6,000 litres out from this tank, dam water. About 1,000 litres through the Toro monsoon, 5,000 litres through the 20mm irrigation sprinkler head on a sled, on a tripod, or 3, because I like triangles. I like triangles because you can't push them out of shape. But I digress. Away from triangles for a bit. Now, where's the pump? The pump, the low fan pump. It's not there, but the fire reel hose has a dust cap. The suction pipe has a dust plug. The fill pipe is inserted into the dam, and that's different. It's not a plastic one. However, yeah, we'll turn that on at this end. It's secured at that end, and oh look, there's the Aquarius pipeline. It's not in use. Let's see where this one leads. Like all good rain dancers, the completion of the Barilla bore to stage 1, where it's actually producing water, has given us some inclement weather. Some people are going to get snow, so they reckon. Over there we have, whoopsie, stand still and you can do telephoto. Go walkies and it doesn't work. So as you've guessed, ouch, bad foot, rough rock, the Barilla bore has filled its water tank. That's the good news. The not quite so good news is that when this allegedly 22,000 litre tank is full, the letters RT between nom cap, nominal capacity, 22,500, I'm guessing that must mean right to the top, because when you get to there, 18,750 litres, the stopcock inside the tank switches off the delivery pipe, and the pressure in the delivery pipe goes down and tells the pump that the tank is full, and a little red light comes on the grey box on the back of the solar panels. And we know 18,750 litres is full because somebody who knows what they're on about wrote down that 1 centimetre is 93.8 litres. So 1,000, 2,000, 2,400 on the 31st of October, because that's where it was at 8 o'clock in the morning on the 1st of November. 4,000, 5,000 by 11:23, 6,000, 5 p.m, 8 o'clock the next morning. Old mate who owns the tank switched it on. 7, 8, 9:45, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 11,500, 2.5 amps. No inflow. Panel switched off manually. No point trying to pump when there's not enough electricity to get the water up here. 3rd of November. That's when I got let loose on it. So in 1 hour and 43 minutes, we got 2,000 litres 7:45, there was 7 amps going in, which is 2 horsepower. First bubble heard. 9:47, auto off kicked in, and I switched it off. Left it for an hour and 13 minutes to refill. Switched on at 11 o'clock, 10.7 amps or 2.8 horsepower. Boink, 15 minutes. A lot of water there. In an hour and a half, we got 1,100 litres. 10.7 amp, sometimes a cloud, 4.5 amp. Below 2 to 11.2, auto's off, and I switched it off. 1 hour to refill. 12:30 to 12:45. Lots of no inflow. Basically 1,200 litres in 2 hours and 8 minutes, 1 hour to refill. 500 mils in an hour, and manually switched off because there was 3 amps of current, no inflow here at the tank. So for the day, 5,000 litres, 6 hours 21 minutes the system was pumping, 3 hours 13 minutes the system was switched off for the borehole to refill. Yesterday, 4th of November, we had a blue hole. 9:30 I started, 7.2 amps. There was 3/8 cloud. 21 minutes, 750 litres. 400 litres in 6 minutes. Giving it time to recharge, half an hour this time. And by the end of the day, the end of the pumping session, at 12:18, the auto switched off. Tank full, 18,700 litres. So that minor novelette is going to stay on the side of the tank for anybody who comes here to laugh at until the ink fades. So, in another video that ended inadvertently and got deleted, I showed you refilling the pump and playing around with all of these dust caps and whatnot, because everything's got to have its dust cap, you know. Otherwise, you get crap on all your rubber washers and seals and stuff, and they get lost, and yeah. So, I think it's time to see what happens. Yeah, there's water in there. Dust cap's marvellous. They mean you don't spill all the water in your car while you're moving the pump. Another good thing about it. Now we check my plumbing connections. Okay, so water is now pushing its way from the tank part way up the hill. Probably almost to the front gate. Don't know, never done this before. So we know there's water in the pump. Throttle set, fuel on, choke on, ignition on. First pull and it started. Okay, we'll let that warm up a bit. And just before I do start, I'll check the thing. Okay, so there's 17,500 litres in it because old mate has filled the line down the hill. He's also filled that roll of poly pipe that's down there to make it too heavy for the cows to knock it out of the way so that they can't tangle it up and they can't fall into the trench that's underneath it. Down there's a 660 litre drinking trough that's also been topped up. We've already had some from the electric pump test. Okay, so on 17 minutes we will start the whole thing going. Now let's go up and see what we've got. Yeah, line's full of water. And behold, we have water. And it's particularly clean looking water too, compared to what I've been getting out of the dam. And that's considerably more than 100 litres a minute. So we shall see what we shall see. Okay. We are rapidly approaching the full mark. 6,000 litres of water for $25. Isn't that cute? Okay, we're on the grey line. So, okay, now I've got to go.